Welcome to day 5 of the vlog. Here we are. Day 4 was again, we were just hanging at the pool, so really not much to do. Today is the day you've all been waiting for. We just plopped down out of the ferry, and look where we're at. It is the San Diego Convention Center. And what does that mean? Well, it basically means that we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's go. Going in to check in now. It's pretty awesome. Let's take a look. Got our palm trees. Good old FanFest. That's where we're headed. San Diego Convention Center. Look at all the MLB fans repping their teams. It's gonna be a good time. What happens in the convention center? The one, the only MLB FanFest. Check this place out.
Jack it up.
I just wanted to give you guys a second to soak that all in. Look at how huge this place is. There's people from every single team. It is awesome. There's too much to explore. Let's go grab some interviews. Let's go get some people to talk to. I think there's gonna be plenty to do here. Oh man, this is awesome. So if you could describe MLB FanFest in one word, what would you use?
Amazing. Awesome. Hilarious. we just witnessed a friend over here get sniped doing base running, so literally all of us were laughing, the entire stand laughing, and he still finished it off.
Awesome. That's awesome. Where are you guys from? Did you travel down to get here? Or?
Born and raised Southern California, San Diego, 26 years.
All right.
Raised in Milwaukee and live here now.
Awesome. So you didn't even have to travel that far. That's cool.
We came down from Orange County.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Big Angels fan?
Big
Obviously.
Angels fan.
All right. Favorite player?
I mean, we gotta go Mike Trout right
Mike
now.
Trout. All right. Perfect.
All time, Darren Ursat, but Mike Trout, no one better.
Ryan Braun.
And Ron?
Gotta say,
Cool. All right, final question. This one came from our viewers. A little bit of Decision 2016 for you. Let's give you 3 candidates. Pick me one who you would vote for. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or Mike Trout for president.
Donald Trump.
Mike Trout. Mike Trout, 100%.
All right, that's what I'm talking
any
about.
Character over the other two.
lived there for a while. I grew up here in San Diego, so I was really happy when we got traded here.
and that was my favorite lineup. You had the four tops. You guys had a good team together. I was wondering, how did you make the transition to every team you went to? You seemed so smooth about everything, you seemed to really create energy with every place you went. We're really sad to see you go from San Diego to Atlanta, but you really excelled there. Stayed in front of the man.
Thank you.
How did you make the smooth transition? And was there a team that you felt like you were home? Because you tend to move around.
The one thing about it is that playing first base, everybody comes. You see the post every night. They come to first base, and so you always chit chat with them all the time. What's going on? How you doing? How your family? What's going on? What's a good golf course? Where's a good place to go? So you end up talking to everybody, and so getting traded to the Braves and everything. You're comfortable with those guys already going in because you've met most of them, everything. And myself personally, I was blessed to make a very nice living playing professional baseball. And so usually you start playing on some bad teams, and those teams start losing, right? And so we start losing, they start saying like, okay, let's see who's making the most money. Okay, so if he's making this amount of money, so I guess that's a knock. That was shame on me for hitting some home runs. I should have been bad that I could have stayed in one place, but I did good. And so with the Padres, like I said, they had the fire sale, and they traded us all away in some other situation. Now I'm playing in Tampa, and we were losing all the time in Tampa. And so I got traded. So I always got caught in that little, team's losing. Let's see who's making some money. Okay. It's been nice, Fred, but baseball is a wonderful. I mean, but it's a big business. As you see all the time, it's a business, and now players are moving all the time. And I think sometimes they forget about the fans, because even though you take this year, the Angels are struggling, a few other teams are struggling, and so the next few weeks teams will start making trades. I think sometimes they forget about the fans, because they trade away some of their players and everything. And it's like, what happens to okay, our team is bad this year, but why don't we just keep this guy and start working on next year instead of just trading away a guy over here, over there, and they forget the poor fan. They forget.
All right, we got a fan, Fred, huge fan. You got to play with Tony Gwynn. He obviously got to play his whole career with one team. Are the guys okay with just the fact that Tony probably could have left for more money, gone to a bigger market, but he born and raised down this way and stayed his whole career here? And you were such a fantastic player and seemed to get moved around a lot. How was that, just moving around quite a bit? And you are going to get in the Hall of Fame, so do you know what cap you're going to wear?
Not sure. No, but Tony just was blessed. He was in a great opportunity playing here with the Padres. He had a home here. Spring training was in Yuma, and so all he had to do was pack up his clothes for spring training for a couple of months or whatever, and then he comes back and sleeps in his own bed. And so he had a great situation. Not many players can end up in the situation that Tony ended up. So he was very blessed, and he was a great ball player. For me, just seeing Tony play every day, and Tony had the same stance. Every single day. Everybody else is changing all the time, but Tony just had the same stance. Because he played a different game. His game he was hitting a lot of singles, doubles, just getting on base, so he could hit the ball the other way, little stuff like that, and hit 350. And myself, I'm more of a power hitter, and so I'm trying to hit the ball out in front. This will be more swing and miss. Just you can see nowadays the Mike Trouts, Bryce Harpers, those guys are more hit more home runs, and so they're trying to hit the ball out in front of the plate, so more strikeouts. Chris Bryant, guys like that. So he played a different game. He's blessed.
Last question here.
Yeah, hey Fred. You've achieved the ultimate success in your field. What advice would you have for a kid or anyone trying to achieve the same level of success, whether it be baseball or another field?
Practice, a whole lot of practice. You gotta practice. I spent hours on hitting off a hitting tee every day. I read books. I read Art of Hitting 300 by Charlie Lyle. I mean, baseball was it for me growing up. Like I said, growing up in Florida, and I just constantly tried to learn. And now it's a different ball game. Like I said, with the AAU and travel ball, and so kids are living here in San Diego and going to play for a team in LA or going to play for a team in San Francisco. It's totally different. But I was able to focus totally on baseball and a lot of practice, a lot of hours. I mean, even like a lot of times, like as a fan, you don't see the work that goes on before a game. Like say if tomorrow the game starts at 5 o'clock. I know it's an exhibition game, but it starts at 5. But players will show up at the ballpark at 1 o'clock or so. And they'll start hitting the cage every single day, taking the 40, 50 swings or whatever. Then batting practice will start, and they'll take ground balls. Like people don't realize, like in baseball, you're practicing every single day before the game. You got to practice. Guys are working on catching fly balls. You're working on taking ground balls. You're hitting, and then they let the fans into the stadium, and then the fans just see the actual game. But players are practicing way before that to try to hit that baseball. Because when you no matter what people say, hitting that baseball is the toughest thing to do in all the sports. I mean, that round bat, round ball, it's extremely tough. That's why if you're successful 3 out of 10 times, you're a great ball player. And so you got less than 1 second to hit this pitch or not, to decide if you're going to swing. And so when you start really breaking down, hitting, it's very hard to do. And so like for you parents out there, when your kids are swinging and missing and struggling and they're making errors, don't give them all a tough time, because it is tough. I mean, to get out there and then you got that little ball and it hurts. And kids, they face some big old pitchers and they start getting a little scared. There's big old pitchers out there throwing. It's hard stuff. So don't sit there and get on them and give them a tough time because, oh, why you didn't hit the ball? Why you didn't? The kids will say, Dad, why don't you get out there? Mom, why don't you get out there? It's hard to hit that little ball and be consistent. Like I say, guys are getting paid big money, and if they're successful 3 out of 10 times, you love them. They're great players, hitting 300 and everything. So that means 7 out of 10 times they're failing. And so that's how tough it is. So when you're in those stands, because it's so funny. I tell people, like, when it comes to golf, golfers never get booed. When they're hitting bad shots or whatever, they'll never get booed because people can get on a golf course and hit those same shots those guys try to play, and then they realize how tough it is. But for baseball, it's tough, to get in the batter's box and see somebody throwing 90 miles an hour at you, and you trying to get a hit. And so baseball, people go to the stadium and they boo. I sit in the stands, I'm listening to some guy right now. Look at that guy, he just took that pitch right down the plate. Why don't he swing the bat? Save it, dude.
Well, thank you so much. Sadly, we're out of time. Everyone, round of applause for MCGRIFF. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your time.
Out our night, we're headed to the Homerun Derby. Should be awesome here at Petco Park. Walking in now, we'll get a chance to see what the stadium's like. Hopefully enjoy day 1 of FanFest. We'll be back there tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks pretty good. Let's see what it's like inside. to us. Check this out. There's Brian Kenny, and there's Mark DeRosa. Now that's something you don't see every day. What's up, guys? Finally got to Petco Park, wearing my MLB Homerun Derby shades they gave out when we first came in. Pretty awesome, I have to say. They're pink because it's sponsored by T-Mobile. But take a look at Petco Park. It's beautiful. Let's get a little panorama going right here, all right? So here's where our seats are. Pretty awesome. We're about an hour away from the Homerun Derby. It's a very big stadium. Really cool. MLB All-Star Game symbol right at the top there. That's pretty cool. Really nice. You're home of the San Diego Padres. Gotta say, this one ranks pretty high up there. Imagine getting a hotel right there. You could see a game right from over there. It's pretty cool. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. Next time you'll see me, you're going to be seeing some highlights from this year's Homerun Derby. Personally, my choice is going to win it this year. It's going to be Robbie Cano. But we'll see. I'll see you guys there. Hold up before we start. Let's take a look. It looks like they're filming a live show down there. Let's go look. Down third base side. MLB Network. Looks like Greg Amsinger. Got Pedro Martinez. Oh, and I think that's Al Leiter in the middle. Look at that crew. That's awesome. Yeah, so we get to see them doing their show live. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Heads up, man.
Well,
I told you we're gonna get a ball.
We almost got hit by a ball. There's gonna be some diggers tonight. That time, I picked Robbie Cano to win the whole thing. I take it back. He just lost. First round.
In his first All-Star game and first Homerun Derby, how about another big hometown welcome from your San Diego Padres, Will Myers.
That's how loud it gets when he gets up. San Diego native, baby. Here are your finals.
Leading off the final round from the Miami Marlins, Giancarlo Stanton.
And we'll find out who wins in just a sec. Let's see what Stanton's got.
Well, Giancarlo Stanton is putting on a show for you tonight, San Diego. The show continues here in the finals. Wow! 24 in the first round, 17 in the semis. Number 2 for Stanley. Number 3.
Wow, I feel bad for those baseballs.
Hey, Mike Seaver, we talked just a few moments ago, and you said you were ready to double the amount. Well, that number came out to $582,000 for the Boys and Girls Club this year. You know, all I can say is, wow, we saw a performance tonight. Congratulations, and on behalf of T-Mobile and the T-Mobile Foundation and the more than 100,000 workers at T-Mobile, we're so proud to give this gift to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and youth baseball programs. Congratulations. Mike Seaver, Chief Operating Officer of T-Mobile. Mike, thank you so much. And now, Joe, you and I do this every single year. You've got that same trophy. A little bit of a different guy that you're giving it to this year. Joe Torre, Chief Baseball Officer for Major League Baseball. You've got something to give. Let's go. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll find a nice place for that in your house. I'll find a perfect place to live. Joe Torre, 61 home runs, the most ever in a single home run.
Congrats to John Carlo. And that's the end of the Derby.
Let's keep going, people.